Alright, this is a quick video update to the Starscream elbow mod, because some people asked questions on exactly how to do it, and they weren't sure about it from the video I made before. So, this is the part. This is the back of his arm. That's the part where it would always bend upwards like that. So we want it to bend inwards. So what we've got to do is dremel out this part here. I take a dremel. This is the dremel bit, one of the bits I used. Basically, this was flush. It was straight across like this, the tan plastic, and the black was also flush across, and it met a line right in the middle, flush to each other. And they bent away from each other. So what I did was you kind of bend it, and you got to file off some on this part here. Not a whole lot with there, but you got to. I made that at an angle, kind of wedge that off. And then the inside here, like I say, this whole thing, first of all, there's a screw right in here that you got to take out. And because there you can see the screw hole on this side. So if you don't take that out, you're going to dremel into the metal of the screw. Then basically you just have to dremel, just take all this stuff off. This whole area right here. Because that's all plastic. And then that way you can make it so it will bend inwards. Before it only bent to here. You got to make it so it bends in there. See, you can see the screw hole there. That prevents it from going. The screw actually doesn't, because of the other pins and the other screw there, it doesn't, without that screw there, it doesn't lose any of the integrity of the two halves being together. It doesn't, you don't need it. So I hope that's helpful. My one hint is that you dremel little bits at a time. You know, dremel a little bit and then wait for it to cool, because when it overheats, the plastic will actually melt, and it will kind of bubble up around your Dremel bit tip, and that's never easy to get off. So, and that happened to me a little bit. So just Dremel, file off little bits at a time, or if you're using a knife, you can also do that too. Just generally, just start cutting on the edges, do here, cut edge there, and then cut in here, and then you have to shave it off until you get down in the middle. However you want to do it. Sure, it doesn't look very pretty close up like this, but hey, it's the inside of his elbow, and it doesn't look that bad when it's far away at a normal display. I may try and shave a little bits of it off there and make it a little smoother. But anyway, there you go. I hope that helps. As for the backpack mod, I think that one's kind of straightforward. That's exactly what I showed before. You just got to take a very fine tip Dremel bit like this and just run it in this crack right there, in this backpack crack. And it just kind of files this bottom part, not this part. You don't really file that. You're filing this part down here. So you put the pressure on the bottom side, and you're just kind of making that a little bit deeper. Just gradually do it bit by bit. You can use a knife too, and then the backpack will sit much lower. Before it was like up here, and it just kind of bugged me. Now it sits flush. So I hope that update helps. Let me know if it doesn't. Thanks, guys.